Hello Capricorn, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here to give you your What's the Tea Tarot reading for the week of May 26, 2024. In this reading, I'll be drawing 3 cards from the What's the Tea Oracle deck. I will clarify those cards with tarot, and then at the end of the reading, I will draw some letters for you. Please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Capricorn watching. I do encourage you to watch your sun, moon, risings in order to get a more comprehensive message. With all that said, let's try to hop on your timeline and give you some insight for the week ahead. Let's begin. Tapping into the Capricorn Collective for the week of May 26, 2024. What do they need to know about? What do they not see coming? And what do they need to prepare for? We'll get one more shuffle here for you, please, and thank you. First up, we have Shine. Your light irritates their demons. I love it, Cappy. Next, we have Love on the Brain. You could be dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, or just being nostalgic about a current love, lover, or former love, lover. Or someone could be definitely daydreaming about you this week. And then we have reflecting. Yeah, lots of reflection going on. I definitely felt that during the meditation for you. Bottom of tarot, I always say this is what you don't see coming. Bottom of What's the Tea Oracle deck are issues you will have to contend with this week, but to a lesser degree than the 3 cards on the table. Queen Rising. I love it. What a powerhouse you are this week, Capricorn. Stepping into your power, being praised, coming into the spotlight, the sunlight, maybe even getting attention for something that you have recently done. For some of you who are online, you could actually have a post or video or some type of online communication go viral this week. Blocking. You are just blocking out all of the negativity. I love it. And Love Triangle, for those of you who are single or partnered and being sneaky, this card talks about third party, multiple lovers, or maybe just even having choices in love. So take all that how it resonates. Let's get into tarot. Why is Shine here for the Capricorn Collective? What do they need to know about Shine? And who exactly is irritated by their demons? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Shine is clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. Why the 8 of Pentacles for Shine? Why the 8 of Pentacles? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. 8 of Pentacles further clarified by the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. Love on the Brain. Why is Love on the Brain here for Capricorn? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Love on the Brain is clarified by the Moon. Why the Moon for Love on the Brain? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Moon is further clarified by the Sun. You gotta love it. The 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, reflecting. What's Capricorn reflecting about this week, or who is reflecting about them? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Reflecting, clarified by the 5 of Wands. Why the 5 of Wands for reflecting? Why the 5 of Wands? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. 5 of Wands, clarified by the Devil, the 8 of Cups, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, we have King of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, an Ace of Wands right behind that. Okay. For those of you Capricorns who are currently employed, I want to say that your hard work has really been paying off. You are shining at work. You are being recognized for your dedication, for your happy disposition while you're in the office. There's a lot of people who feel that you are the sun when you enter your place of employment, or you're connecting with people whom you work with. You bring a lot of joy and vitality to their lives, and I do believe that any project that they work with you on, they find it to be very successful because of the passion that you have. You are always looking to achieve excellence in your work. And this week, you are being respected and admired by not just your co-workers, but also by higher ups. I do believe even people in the past that you have maybe had conflict with, or perhaps you found them to be toxic and maybe you didn't want to work with them as much, or you maybe took a step back from them because of their toxicity or perceived toxicity. Even those individuals this week are doing some reflecting on you and realizing just what a powerhouse you are when it comes to your work and to them, because I believe that what you're doing is benefiting their work as well. So it's almost like even the haters, even though they might be hating your shine, so to speak, actually do hold a lot of respect for you, even if it's secret and they're keeping it to themselves. So really good on the job front for you, Capricorn, this week. For those of you looking for work, where you have really been putting in the time, maybe you're learning a new skill, maybe you want to go back to school, you're looking up online courses, you could just be doing stuff on your own to like enhance current skills that you have. For those of you that are doing that, or maybe even applying to like multiple jobs, trying to move into calmer waters, financially speaking, trying to find your sun, right? Trying to find your 10 of Pentacles out there, the job that will give you ultimate success, and not just financial success, but emotional success as well. For those of you doing that, I do see several job offers coming into you within the next 2 weeks. However, I do see a lot of you pausing. All three cards on the bottom here, the bottom row, talk about pausing. Four of Cups, the offers come in and you're like, I don't know if I want it. Seven of Pentacles, you're like, I got to sit on this a minute. I don't know if the return on investment will be good enough. If the time that I give or the skills that I give to this job, will it really pan out? Will it become the 10 of Pentacles? Will I be happy there? And so again, a lot of pausing and a lot of soul searching when it comes to saying yes or saying no to job offers. However, I do see multiple job offers coming into you, and I do believe you're a bit conflicted this week, not sure what to accept or what to deny. I'll tell you to take your time in doing that, because I do see something pretty wonderful, communication coming for you. Bottom of the deck is what you don't see coming. So if you decide to hold off a bit, it's quite possible some of these jobs will come back with a better offer for you, or some type of incentive program, like a sign-up bonus to get you to sign up quickly with them. For others of you, if you decide to pass on them and use your discernment and discretion to do that, there are more job offers coming down the pike for you within the next, I want to say, 4 weeks. So for those of you who maybe you're not sure what to do here and you're pausing, rest assured there are even more job offers coming in. Of course, this does require you to apply for them. So if you're applying, I would expect to hear back some very honest communication about your long-term financial, why am I getting tongue-tied? We're not even in Mercury retrograde. Long-term financial possibilities. For some of you, you have a job coming in that will allow you to not only work from home, but to also to be more creative. It's not a typical 9-to-5 job, what I'm getting here. The messages I'm receiving is that this is almost like a per diem job, like you'll be paid per project. And that might give you the time flexibility you need to handle other things in your life, if you have children, grandchildren, or maybe you're even like caring for an elderly parent or something like that. So you definitely have more job opportunities on the table this week, or next 2 weeks, I should say. And for those of you who are deciding either not to accept these job offers or not to reply yet, you do have even more job offers coming down the pike. So good on you for getting out there and putting yourself out there, because I think you will be reaping some great rewards by doing that. Now on to love. Capricorn, if you are single and you have been, I want to say, working hard or working diligently to look at your options, whether online or not, because you want to move forward in love, I do see that recently you have had some people connect with you in whatever way. Some of you are online, some of you are using more traditional means to meet people, but it just seems like the offers coming in are just not ones that you're willing to accept. Either you don't find these people to be very compatible, or you're just feeling a bit apathetic when it comes to love. Do you want to be in a commitment? Of course, but you're just not finding anyone who's really quote unquote doing it for you. And in that respect, I would tell you to pause and wait, maybe even into Leo season, which would be middle of July going into middle of August. That's when I start seeing things ramp up for you in terms of finding a partner. So for those of you who are single, on the dating scene, you're finding the connections to be a bit stale, a bit boring. Maybe you feel a lot of these people kind of like live in fantasy. They're using filters on their photos. They're not quite truthful or honest. They're too boastful, maybe trying to make themselves sound like they're more than what they actually are, and therefore you're leaving them unread, or you're just not continuing discussions or not feeling it. That's okay. Continue to focus on you, on your finances, on your career path, because by Leo season, I do see love on the horizon for you once we get into that middle of July season. So for those of you looking for that and you're feeling a bit discouraged, I would say not to. Definitely another Capricorn crossing your path, strong on the Virgo here, and possibly also a Pisces. And then bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So for some of you, one solid option, one ten of Pentacles, solid option. For others of you, you will have your pick of the litter, so to speak, with up to 4 suitors, if you will. Capricorns who are currently in a relationship or marriage where there has been some conflict, some stress, some type of toxicity, where perhaps you walked away or your partner walked away or disconnected from the relationship. I do see that both you and your partner want to work on the connection. You do want to move into calmer waters. There seems to have been some anxieties and fears in the relationship. One of you feeling insecure, one of you feeling that they don't know the full truth, right? That there's something being hidden from them. And that's quite possibly the case. I don't know your individual story. It is a collective reading, but I do see the possibility for the two of you to come back together again, at least to have an honest conversation. And the reason why I say that is because the moon was immediately followed by the sun card. And I think in the beginning when that came out, I said, ooh, I like that. And the reason why I like that is because the moon card is, yes, it's our subconscious and our fears and our anxieties, but it is also things that are hidden from us, or maybe we only know a little bit of the truth, right? We don't know the full truth. The sun card immediately coming out saying whatever was in the dark will be brought to light. So I do see not only the need for an honest conversation, non-emotional, strictly factual conversation. There's not only a need for it, I actually see it happening. I will say to temper your anger and your emotions during the conversation, those of you who decide to have this conversation, because it can become very argumentative. And if you're looking to actually restore balance in the connection, and move into calmer waters with your spouse or your significant other, then you probably want to do it in more of a respectful, factual tone. You probably want to have more of that in your conversation than a very like argumentative or bickering one, or pointing fingers or something like that. You know, in this photo, they're just poking each other with sticks. So I would say to not poke one another, because then you have the potential for your reunion to really be derailed. For some of you, like forever, complete. Someone's going to walk away when this argument happens. And I think the return is going to be quite difficult if there are some really harsh words that are said. So definitely a chance for a reunion, reconciliation, at the very least, a very truthful conversation about what may have been hidden. So that's always a good thing, whether you want to reunite or you just need closure. But I would just be mindful of your temper so things don't escalate. For those of you who are married or in a long-term connection and everything is wonderful and going great and there are no third parties and no conflict and no stress or strife or tension, I will say it looks like you and your partner are making are having discussions or making plans to go away during the summer if you're in the northern season. So June, July, August, or definitely I want to. You could also be making plans now to go away in the fall, like during Virgo season, or maybe even next Capricorn season. So that would be part of January of 2025. So a lot of you looking long term in respect to making some travel plans with your partner. I think you've been offered. Some of you have been offered to go on some sort of vacation or retreat. And you're not quite sure how to respond. For others of you, you'll be receiving that invitation or information within the next week or two to like travel with like a group of people to some destination. And I just don't think you're crazy to go It's not an offer you're going to jump at automatically. I think again you're going to pause and give it some thought, reflect on it. I do believe there are some people going to this gathering or on this trip or retreat or vacation that you maybe have had conflict in the past with, or you don't get along with them a lot. It's possible in the past you had an argument with one or more of these individuals and some of you just kind of like walked away in a huff, and now you have the possibility of going on vacation or this retreat, and that person or those people will be there. So I think you're pausing and reflecting this week, trying to decide whether or not you even want to go. But other than that, money's looking great. If you're applying to jobs, I see opportunities coming in. Those of you who are single, pause, enjoy the summer. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere by Leo season, like I said, you do have up to 4 people coming your way. For those of you who have had a disconnection in a love relationship, you definitely have the opportunity to at least have a very open and honest discussion with your counterpart within the next week or two. And for those of you who are merrily in a marriage or a long-term commitment, finances are looking great and travel plans are on the horizon. So overall, spectacular week for you, Capricorn. If you like this message, please be sure to click. Oh, don't click like, share, and subscribe yet. Let me pull some letters for you. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to pull a couple letters for you. This could be the first initial for the first name or last name of the person you are dealing with, or maybe even your own. You feel free to write these letters down and see if maybe they spell out a word or something to, again, further clarify the reading for you. For Capricorn, sorry if that's loud. For Capricorn this week, we have S-U-R-F-P-A-X. S-U-R-F-P-A-X. Surf. Maybe some of you are planning to go to the beach. So if you like this, and that's all I have for you, Capricorn, this week. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am sending you light, love, and peace.